Okay, welcome to the video. Today, I'm just gonna be walking you through my race at the 1200 meter provincials in Coquitlam. I raced it just a couple days ago, so I thought I'd go through how it felt, how it went, and kind of just give you some thoughts and a debrief on my entire season. So I figured it would probably make the most sense if we go in chronological order from like the night before to the travel to get to the meet, because it took up the whole day. It was pretty long day. So we started the prep for the race the day before. I did a 15-minute easy run, and then I did some drills, strides, all that kind of stuff just to get my legs activated and ready to run. And then that night I did some rolling, foam rolling, stretching, drank lots of water, just the regular stuff you'd normally do before you race. And then that night I tried to get to sleep nice and early because we had to wake up relatively early in order to get to the meet on time. In the morning we woke up, had some food, and then we got right in the car and got to the ferry terminal nice and early. The ferry ride is kind of a pain getting to the mainland. It takes an hour and a half, I think, in the ferry, so that kind of sucks a little bit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we took the ferry, got off, and then we drove straight to the meet so we could get there with, I think we had like 3 hours to spare us before we got there, so we had not lots of time to get used to the track, see how it was, make sure the conditions were good, and luckily they really were. So it was a nice, beautiful, sunny day, and I will show you some footage of my warm-up. It was really nice, but the camera recorded only the sky, so yeah. So we did that, and then yeah, it was a nice travel day. It wasn't too bad. We were lucky we didn't hit too much traffic and got to see some new places. Haven't been to this track before, so it was really nice to try out a new track, and we was on one of the newer surfaces as well, so that was good too. Yeah, once we arrived at the track, I did my warm-up and then my drills and strides, and they had a call tent, which I'd never been at one before, never had to use a call tent, so that was kind of a new experience. It kind of sucked having to sit there for like 20-25 minutes, but anyways, that's what happened. And then we got out on the track. They let us have some time to kind of get our legs back fired up again, and then we raced, and yeah, it was good. It went out really quick. We went out in like 31:30, so it was faster than what I was expecting, and I was expecting to go out quick, but I think we managed it pretty well, and it was nice knowing that it was going to be quick, because it wasn't a shock when I looked down at my watch or heard the guy calling out splits, and I was like, jeez, that's quick. But yeah, it was good. And then once the race started, it went out single file immediately, so you could tell that it was a fast race, faster than what I think most of us had run the whole season. And then we kind of got split up pretty quickly. There were 3 or 4 guys who went out really fast, and they were all guys who I knew had faster times than me. They were hoping to run the 1200 in like 120 and lower than that, so I knew I didn't want to go out with them because I would burn out. But then there was like 5-10 meters back to the guys behind me, so I was kind of just in no man's land for pretty much the whole race. So I kind of just hunkered down, tried to focus on my form, take nice long strides. Looking back on the footage, I think I spent a little bit too much time making ground contact. I needed to pick up my cadence a little bit, but that's for next time. Yeah, and then with a lap to go, this was my last race of the season, so I just wanted to kick hard and feel really good crossing the finish line, and I did. The guys in front of me, they started fading a little bit, and I could see that there was one guy in particular who was really struggling. So I just dug deep that last 250 and kicked really early, and felt really good. I closed the gap down to just about a second, so I was really happy with that close. And you can see from the footage that my form from the last 100 versus the couple hundreds before, my stride looks a lot faster, a lot stronger. So I was really happy with how that looked. Okay, and then that was it. My season was over, and I was really happy with how the season ended. I had a little bit of struggles with supplements and iron deficiency in the middle of the season, so I was really happy to close my season out well. I ran a 3:28 official time for that race, and I placed 5th overall. So I'll definitely take that. Lots of improvement from 6 months ago, and yeah, really positive outcome from that race. And that is it. That's the video. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. You must have if you're seeing the end of this. And if you did enjoy, then I ask you please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that kind of stuff. I'm really trying to grow this channel into something, so your help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.